ribbon of smoke rose from the edge, something stirred in me, and I slapped the book against the railing until small specks of fire fell to the floor and died down. It was not just a book of baby names. It was an unusual memoir my father was leaving behind. Memories condensed into names, memories of many kisses, lovemaking, panting, and feelings spent. Can life be like a jigsaw puzzle? Pieces waiting to be conjoined, like a game of hide and seek, like playing statues? Can memories have color? Can the sins of the father survive his descendants? Is it a family if they don't know it? That does not rely on the weakness of memory, but runs a strange register of names. Welcome to another episode of Book Talk. The Odd Book of Baby Names is Ani Salim's latest novel. He is an advertising professional and a critically acclaimed author. Three of his earlier novels, Vanity Bag, The Blind Lady's Descendants, and The Small Town Sea, have been accorded a host of literary prizes. His works have been translated into several languages as well. Book of Baby Names sounds cute, right? But no, this is the Odd Book of Baby Names, which is here to surprise you. The Odd Book of Baby Names has been custom made on palace stationery for the patriarch and eccentric king, one of the last kings of India, and which has nothing to do with history, who dutifully records in it the name of his every offspring. As he bitterly draws his final breaths, 8 of his 100 rumoured children trace the savage lies of their father and reckon with the burdens of their lineage. In the Odd Book, the author makes use of 9 distinct narrative voices, each belonging to the dispossessed king's children. 2 of these are the lawfully recognized sons, Mosam and Asam. The rest are drawn from a diverse range of backgrounds who doesn't even know each other. The book begins with the 2 princes, Mosam drunk in his bathtub, surrounded by songs and sparrows, and Asam angry at the possibility of having to share what he imagines is rightfully his. The rumor of His Highness' death becomes the trigger that sets forth the narrative outpourings of the aforementioned 9 progeny. In the time-honored tradition of brothers who despise each other, Mosam refers to Asam as his arch-enemy. The hostility between half-brothers is a pattern that plays out repeatedly in the novel. There are multiple points of confluence between half-siblings, most of whom are unaware of the relationship they bear to each other. Connected by a tenuous bloodline and nothing else, each of Salim's characters is the protagonist of their own story. In an interesting inversion, His Highness, the supposed repository of power, recedes to the background, reduced to a prop. I love books which mirrors reality, and Ani Salim's book is just that. His prose is rich with humor and also different complex human emotions. Grief and loss have often punctuated the narrative in his earlier works. In the Odd Book, we are consistently made to encounter the haunting element of loss. Suhab misses the home he has run away from, imagining his mother grieving his absence, his siblings going hungry, his home subject to stillness in time. Shahbaz has lost both his mother and his best friend to the ravages of the black fever, an eerie echo of the losses so many of us have experienced in the recent horrific past. 9 unforgettable characters hold center stage with their stories and distinct voices, each a progeny of a king who lies dying after a spell of living in a realm of his own. The 8 are just the known progeny of a king, rumored to have fathered over 100 children, each given a name by him and nothing else. The novel is pegged around a book of names that the king has written down each of his children born across the kingdom and to women from different social strata. The names are entered along with a brief meaning, but very tellingly, without the names of the women he has bedded, reflecting how women were dispensable to the larger scheme of things or powerful people. Ani Salim's Odd Book of Baby Names is definitely a page-turner. The author keeps the reader's anxiety taut with each page turning. The structure as well as narration is magical, just like the creativity all over the book. The book is a testament to his storytelling skill and narrative flair. With different narrator, the tone, the mood, the expression of the narrative shifts every time there's a change in who his narrator is. Highly recommended for the story as well as the style in which the book is written. Go grab a copy if you are looking for something off the track but in a very good way.